What's going on, everyone? Mr. Octagonal here from Octagonal Gaming. Now, today is my last day of being away, for the whole day. Tomorrow, you'll see different videos. I've uploaded a lot of, 3D World and White Sox and Pacers episodes because I have a lot of those saved. But anyway, before we start, I want to wish everyone a happy 4th of July. Make sure you give America a good birthday present because it is America's birthday. Have some fun. Eat some good food, I guess. I'm about to eat pancakes in an hour, so that's pretty good food for me. If you know me personally, you know I like pancakes. But anyway, day 2 and 3 recap of free agency. I only have 5 players because not too many meaningful deals were signed somewhere. And the only real question is where Gordon Hayward's going to go. There's obviously players like George Hill and Derrick Rose who we're curious about as well. But Gordon Hayward's definitely the best player who is still available. So without further ado, let's go to the first player. The first player is veteran wing PJ Tucker, who was traded from the Suns to the Raptors, I believe, at last year's deadline. I believe the Raptors traded Jared Sullinger or something. I'm not too sure about that. Whatever happened to Jared Sullinger? He was good, and then he barely got to play. But anyway, PJ Tucker signed a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. PJ Tucker, an excellent defensive player, excellent 3-and-D player this year. Is he worth $8 million? Probably. In 4 years? No. He's going to be declining. He's already declining. He's in his 30s. What is he, 32, 33? I think he's 32. I don't think he's 31, 32, 30. In that area. He's not that old, but, he's not going to get any better. So this year he'll be good. But he's going to fall down. And year 4 of that contract, he's going to be making $8 million, and he's going to suck. And then that's the big thing about these big contracts. At the end of their contracts, how good are they going to be? And the Rockets, I give them a C. For this first season, if it was a 1-year deal, I'd give them an A. We're going to see a lot of Raptors in this episode. We just saw PJ Tucker. Now we have Serge Ibaka. And we're going to have another one in a minute. But Serge Ibaka signed a 3-year deal worth $65 million with the Toronto Raptors. I had him going to Portland, so I got that wrong. And people are saying that he got overpaid. Personally, I think this is a really underrated signing. I think this is a really good signing for the Raptors. You know that end of the contract thing I'm talking about? At the end of his contract, he's going to be 30. Is he going to be a little worse than he is now? Yeah. But he's not going to be that much worse. Is he going to be worth 20-some mil? No. But he's still going to be a pretty good player. He's not going to be an all-star player. He's not really an all-star now. When healthy, he's arguably a borderline all-star, which seems a bit extreme, but he's a phenomenal player. He's only 27, 28. So at the end of his deal, he'll be 30 or 31, and he'll still be pretty decent. I give the Raptors a B+ for this. The next one is Taj Gibson, who I had stayed in Oklahoma City, but nope. So Taj Gibson will be going to Minnesota. Minnesota's made a lot of moves this offseason. They've been the busiest team. Let's do basically a timeline. Draft day, acquire Jimmy Butler. Right before free agency, trade Ricky Rubio for a draft pick. Free agency, right away they signed Jeff Teague, and now they're getting Taj Gibson. Is Taj Gibson a great player? No. I don't remember the exact contract. I would think it's 13, 14, 15 mil per year. I will have to look. I will be right back with looking. Okay, so he signed a 2-year, $28 million deal. He is 32 years old right now, which the second year of his deal, he's going to be 33. Because he just turned 32. I looked just now, it said June 24th, 1985. So he turned 32 a week or two ago. So this season he's going to be 32. Next year he's going to be 33. So he's going to be making 14 mil per those years. I think this is a pretty good signing. If they sign him for 3 years, it wouldn't. And he's going to be reuniting with his former coach, Tom Thibodeau. He was with the Bulls for, I believe, his whole career, except for when he got traded this past trade deadline to the Thunder. So he's been on the Thunder a few months. But other than that, he's been on the Bulls his whole career. So he gets to reunite with Jimmy Butler and Tom Thibodeau. More importantly, Tom Thibodeau, because Jimmy Butler is just a player. Tom Thibodeau is a coach. Jimmy Butler isn't a coach. Jimmy Butler can't transform a Taj Gibson. Tom Thibodeau can. But I'm going to give the Timberwolves a B. I told you guys we'd see some more Toronto Raptors. So the Raptors are half of this episode. Pretty much. But anyway, this one is probably the most important one. I shouldn't say probably, I should say obviously. And it's Kyle Lowry, who made the All-Star game the past few years ago, and he's deserved it. He's definitely been a very good player. He'll make it next year because A, he's still pretty good, and B, the East sucks now. The East lost Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Paul Millsap, who's made the All-Star game like 4 years in a row, etc., etc. They may lose Carmelo Anthony to Houston, maybe. But anyway, I think this is the best thing that Kyle Lowry could have done. Like the Sixers or the Spurs, that would be an awful signing for the Sixers and Spurs. And I'm not huge on it for the Raptors. However, if it was 4 years or 5 years, then this would be even worse. But 3 years isn't too bad. In 3 years, he'll still be pretty good. He'll be making like $35 million a year, and he might not be that good, which is why I'm on the fence with Kyle Lowry. Because Kyle Lowry's not 27. Kyle Lowry's like 31, I think, 32, 30, in that range. That's why I think it'd be an awful signing for like the Sixers, who have a young team. This would be a bad contract, holding them up when they're really good in like 4 years, trying to get a really good free agent. And Kyle Lowry here is holding up all the money, and he's not any good. But I think this is a good signing for Kyle Lowry because he knows the Raptors. He's been here, I shouldn't say here. He's been there the past like 4 or 5 years. He wasn't on the Raptors his whole career. He got drafted by, I believe, Memphis and then got traded to Houston. It could have been he got drafted by Houston and traded to Memphis, but he did play for both Houston and Memphis before he went to Toronto. Toronto's when he obviously got good. I'm going to give the Raptors a B. It could, if he stays good in 3 years, then it'll be higher. But if he sucks, then no. I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant's the only player who officially signed a deal on Monday. Like, I know there have been George Hill rumors to the Lakers, and some other rumors. Otto Porter got a max deal from the Kings, but none of those are official. Kevin Durant is the only player who signed a contract on Monday, which is pretty strange. Obviously, players were offered contracts on Monday, but Kevin Durant's the only one who agreed to it. Kevin Durant, he said he wanted to wait, but it's a bit surprising he's accepted on the third day of free agency. Now, maybe it's because the Warriors brought everyone back. They brought back Curry, Iggy, Sean Livingston. I feel like they brought back someone else. I know they still have to bring back like JaVale McGee and Ian Clark and stuff, if they have enough money for those two. But Durant signed a 2-year, $53 million deal, which he definitely did take a pay cut. People were saying this is selfless and he's no longer a snake. Okay, so people were saying after he won the finals, is he still a snake? We got mad at him because the Warriors would obviously win the finals. The Warriors won the finals. If anything, we should be more mad at him. He's not helping anybody else but the Warriors. The Warriors are still going to be good for the next 3 years. They're probably going to win it all the next 3 years. It's going to get repetitive. All the fans want to see Warriors and Cavs. I am sick and tired of seeing the Warriors and Cavs in the finals. Okay? I want to see like the Rockets and the Wizards. I know the Rockets and Wizards aren't quite there yet, but they both were good last year. The Rockets now have Chris Paul. Because I don't really want to see the Celtics make it. Or the Raptors. Or the Spurs. Like, I want to see them. I know the Spurs have made it a lot the past 20 years, but they didn't make it 3 years in a row. At least I don't think they did. Maybe they did. I don't know. But anyway, 2 years, $53 million. I don't know if there's a player option or anything. He's making about the same as last year, so I don't really know why he declined his player option. That's kind of weird. But, yeah, I give the Warriors an A+. I mean, I kind of have to. I hate to say it. But, he's still a snake. He's not a snake to Golden State, but he's a snake to Oklahoma City and all those other fans. I'm not a Thunder fan. I mean, I like the Thunder a lot, but the Thunder are on my team. The Pistons are on my team. What does Kevin Durant have anything to do with the Pistons? Nothing. So why am I mad? Because I want to see the NBA be entertaining. I'm not saying the Pistons are going to make it. I want the Pistons to tank. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to drop the like button. Once again, happy 4th of July. Peace out.